Okay, let's look at some more examples of writing out your 6 trig ratios. So I'm going to do number 2 here. Now, notice again, we're looking here at theta. Draw an arrow across from your right angle, and that points to your hypotenuse, h. And notice right now that's labeled with an x, so we're going to have to find it. Draw an arrow across from your angle that you're looking at, theta, and that points to your opposite side. And that means this side left over here is my adjacent side. So I know my adjacent side is 5 and my opposite side is 7. But I need to find that hypotenuse. That means we're going to have to use the Pythagorean theorem. So 5 squared plus 7 squared equals x squared. All right, 5 squared is 25. 7 squared is 49. Equals x squared. 25 and 49 is 74, which equals x squared. If you take the square root of 74, we're going to round that. So it's going to be x equals 8.6. So my hypotenuse is 8.6. And again, all I did to come up with that was we're going to key in the calculator square root 74. And that gives you 8.6. Okay? So if you need to see how to do that. All right, now. Sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. And again, you guys can refer right back up here to these where I've defined them for you. So the sine of theta is opposite, which is 7, over hypotenuse, which is 8.6. Cosine of theta, that's adjacent, which is 5, over hypotenuse, 8.6. And tangent of theta, that's opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 7, adjacent is 5. 7 over 5. Now we still need to do cosecant. Cosecant is the sign flipped, remember? It's hypotenuse over opposite. So hypotenuse is 8.6 and opposite is 7. Then secant of theta. Remember, that's the cosine flipped. So it's adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 5 and hypotenuse is 8.6. I'm sorry. So sorry. I said to flip it and then I didn't do it. Hypotenuse over adjacent. Hypotenuse is 8.6 and adjacent is 5. Sorry about that. And then cotangent of theta. That's the flip of tangent. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, so we're going to do adjacent over opposite. So that's going to be 5 over 7. It's these all flipped. Okay, I'd like for you to pause the video and see what you can do with number 3, and then come back and I'll work it. Okay, let's see how you did. Okay, hopefully you labeled your hypotenuse across from your right angle. And then this is your angle theta that you're looking at. So if we draw our arrow across from that, that's our opposite side. And then this is our adjacent side. Now notice we're missing the opposite side. So you have to use the Pythagorean theorem to find it. X squared plus 2 squared has to equal the square root of 29 squared. Okay, that's x squared plus 4 equals 29. Subtract 4 from both sides. That gives us x squared equals 25. Take the square root, and x equals 5. So this side is 5. All right. Sine theta, that's opposite over hypotenuse. So that's going to be 5 over, and I don't know, let's go ahead and convert that to a decimal. I'm going to do the square root of 29. Let's convert that to decimal. Okay, it's going to be 5.4 if we round, 5.4. So let's make this 5.4. So this is going to be 5.4 now. Sine of theta is 5 over 5.4. All right, cosine theta, that's adjacent over hypotenuse. So 2 over 5.4. And tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. So opposite is 5, adjacent is 2. So this is 5 over 2. All right. Cosecant theta is hypotenuse over opposite. So 5.4 over 5. Secant theta is hypotenuse over adjacent. So hypotenuse is 5.4 and adjacent is 2. And then cotangent of theta is adjacent over opposite. Adjacent is 2 and opposite is 5. 2 over 5. All right, guys, as always, if you have questions, let me know.